help you guys in scouting report, whatnot, and that kind of thing?
I would definitely say that it's pretty much the same team as they had last year, so, and kind of similar to us too, so it'll be definitely a very similar matchup. I think they run pretty much the same things as they did last year, so for everybody that was playing, for me too, we're all going to be prepared, and we've been prepping more for it, but yeah, it's pretty much the same as it was last year, so it should be exciting.
You guys have had games of last game nobody shot well from three except maybe Caitlin. You've had games where you guys have hit 20 plus threes, like Minnesota, for example. Like, what's the key to having one of those games where you're just hot from deep?
I mean, moving the ball a lot. I think once we get one down, I feel like everybody gets pretty confident and we just start knocking them down. So all we need is just a few shots to go up, and once they're in the hoop, I mean, we're just ready to go with them. So.
Is there anyone in particular, like when they hit one, it's like,
It feels good. Gabby for sure.
That's what I feel like the crowd says too.
Yeah, I think the crowd, but like really anyone, I think, especially at the beginning of a game, when she knocks one down, it gets everybody kind of going rolling, and it's really fun.
Yeah. Do you have any feel for, do you have any guesses what the crowd's going to be like? Could it be pro Iowa, anti Iowa? Do you have any feel?
I think the Hawks travel everywhere, so I think it's going to be very pro Iowa, pro Hawkeyes. I'm actually very excited to see how everybody's going to come up and how many people there will be, but it'll definitely be, in my opinion, it'll be pro Iowa.
How big of an advantage is that on these neutral courts when you have home court advantage?
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the situation, we're always going to be locked in, but it's always exciting, and it just shows how great our fan base is. And I mean, regardless of if there's 1 or 15,000, we're always ready. But we usually have a lot of Hawks travel everywhere with us, so it's very special.
West Virginia, obviously, great pressure defense. Colorado's kind of similar in the way they bring it, right?
Yeah, they do definitely have a little bit of some players that are very aggressive. They're very fundamentally strong, both offensively and defensively. So it was nice to play West Virginia because that kind of prepped us for whatever could come at us in the next few games. But Colorado's just a very fundamentally sound team, so in both ends.
Do you expect them to go full court on you guys?
I could see it a few times. They have a few players that definitely will pick up a little bit, maybe on Caitlin and Hawk is what we call it. But aside from that, I think it'll just be defensively just very sound.
Talk about their point guard, or 0-0,
Yes.
how quick she is.
She's very fast. Yeah, watching her on film, she looks like she's going like in 2x speed, I feel like. But no, she's a really fast player. She's very, very good. So.
How do you handle that? I mean, you obviously help defense.
I mean, if you're gonna get up on someone, I mean, that gives you the ability to drive past them. So, and then defensively, just staying sound. We have a lot of good defenders. Gabby's gonna, and whoever else is guarding her, they're gonna be able to defend her in whatever ways they have to. So.
Very veteran team too.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've been there.
Yeah, I was saying that we pretty much are playing the same team as we played last year. So we're preparing more and more for them, but it should be pretty much the same as kind of how it was last year. So just going off of that.